You are a time bomb. You're sent from eternity. You're ticking. Tick, tick. You're talking. The question is, what are you ticking? What are you talking? Does it destroy the world or does it build it? You're a time bomb, but you have no time. Start now. Basikhomba ngamehlo besola basimangalela kepha thina asinalo icala. Sasibaningi simele lo mbuso bafika bathi asithule. Some gave up to the silence while others died struggling to say something. Yet we managed to escape with this to tell you. Nkosi enkantolo angeke sithule. Singathula kanjani sesimbonile shawa bemfela ngamathe. Sesilibonile igazi lakhe ligobhoza. Bathi asingayigobhozi le ndaba segogotha. Sihlale sibuke the real gobhoza. Relax, sidedele blood and say nothing about his blood. You see, Your Honor, I agree that with greed we chose to forget, as they promised us flashy lives. They bribed our minds, tamed our talk, hypnotized us into believing in nothing when it cost God everything. So, Satula, but I raise a point of order. May I have your attention? This court is in session. This case has no evidence against the chosen, the royal priesthood. I call upon for the sons and daughters of royalty who will rise up timelessly like the morning sun. Yes, may we arise, for the King of glory has come in. Ituna lingochiwe. We have an advocate. The enemy has nothing in us. Fear is not our portion now. Therefore, no condemnation for this generation, for we are more than conquerors since Calvary now. Therefore, no condemnation for this generation, for we are more than conquerors since Calvary. Ngakho-ke Nkosi enkantolo, angeke sithule. Singathula kanjani nje? Sesimbonile umbumbi wethu emubi ngenxa yehlazo lethu. Angeke sithule. And so even in the prison doors, behind the cells, we will not be silent. Look, Paul and Silas never kept silent. Midnight praise and worship broke chains. Ngithi mina angeke sithule about this living word that is sharper than a two-edged sword. Angeke sithule. Through the pain, through the trauma, through everything that life may put us through, do not be silent about this gospel. Do not be silent about our Christ. Do not be silent about change, about truth. Being young and not ashamed of this gospel. Angeke sithule. Ngivumele. Ngizazise. Ngingobciko bakhe ngihubo lakhe. Ncwadi yomazisi wami isezwini lakhe. Kanti futhi ke ngiyatholakala kwi-cover page emagazine yakhe titled Ubuhle bezandla zakhe. I am a model. Her hands that it is never with imperfections. Yebo ngihlengiwe ngegazi lemfana. So please don't mind me if I stutter. Just raise up your ears as golden glasses. Yes, I am sent of the Lord. Ngoba Lamans, abengenawukhululwa umphefumulo. Even 5 of my borrowed husbands, they couldn't have quenched this desire burning within. Kodwa la, kulomthombo, kwagobhoza amanzi okuphila. Well, metaphorically speaking, all became well at this well. Ingakho ngithi wozani nizobona ongitshele konke. Uyisithandwa senhliziyo yami, mphilisi soqobo lami, siqalo sokholo lwami, mnqobi wezimpi zami, guqulwe ngqondo yami, dwala lensindiso yami. Ingakho ngihambela phezulu namazulu ngoba nginaye. Le injabulo yami. Ethi ingafika kuhlokoma amazulu ngaphakathi kwami, kumamatheka kumoyizela, my face glows ever so gloriously ngoba le injabulo mina. Ntokazi yomSamaria. Yena umama wakho inguMaria. Is she talking about the son of Joseph, the carpenter, better known as Jesus, the soon-coming king? Hey, still thinking how I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 husbands, virtually not mine, because I don't remember either of them getting on one knee. But I was too drunk with the bitter wine of life and lust, gave off myself endlessly, feeding into a bottomless cup until joy sang a morning song. Manje, kuvuka ingoma ngale njabulo, enza ngijabule, ngijule, ngijiluke, ngijube ngithi, unguJehova madida ngoba sikhonza ingadla ngadla uJehova mafohla. Hayi man, ngishisimanga somuntu waseCalvary. Ngiye kodwa manje intokazi insizwe zakayivuma ingoma mama bakalilizeli. Now Now this is a never-ending story, but I'll forever tell of his glory, singing praises unto his name that is worthy. Now, listen. Listen to the story that he, the King of Kings, told me, the Samaritan woman at the well. Dear woman, tell me, where is thy husband? It's okay, you see, I understand. Christ was there. I signed the contract and said I will. Though it be beyond my will, if it were of my claim, let this bitter glass pass or crash back into sand, granules, yet it had to be done. My father's will had to be done, even if it was just for you, O princess. I heard it in the echoes of Isaiah 9:6. Behold, unto us a child is born, a son is given, all government shall rest upon his shoulder. He shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. So peace, dear daughter, be still. Oh, if only you knew. If only you knew that the pain that which I felt on that cross does not compare to that which I bear when you reject my gift of grace. Mother, this is your son. Son, this is your mother. See, what you don't understand is grace is the mother of your salvation. But if you don't take care of her, she will never be able to take care of you. But you still don't get it. It was neither a movie scene nor a role play when my disciples denied me so that you could accept me. When Judas sold me for pennies so that I could buy you with my blood. Don't feel guilty. It was my prerogative. I could have done this otherwise, yet I chose for those nails to penetrate through my nerves, causing me to scream out in agony, my God, why have you forsaken me? All for your sake, just to let you know that that didn't matter more than you. See, I allowed each droplet of my blood to stain the earth. I emptied my veins. My heartbeat lost its meaning until I was thirsty. Yes, I am still thirsty for your attention. For you to realize that not even one of my bones broke, because my affection for you, it has a backbone. And I breathe until death not did us apart, but I resurrected to love you again and again and again. I would do it again. Ingakho ngithi wozani nizobona ungitshele konke oyisithandwa senhliziyo yami, mphilisi woqobo lwami, siqalo sokholo lwami, mnqobi wezimpi zami, mqondisi wendlela yami, mgoqoli wengqondo yami, dwala lensindiso yami. Ingakho ngihambela phezulu namazulu ngoba nginaye. I hope unaye nawe. Okay, this is my last piece, titled Fierce. The other one was titled Lamans. Acts chapter 2 needs to be relived and retold when we, the church, is done being timid, sleeves rolled up, knelt knees, dirty with dust, faces covered with every ocean drop, lips drenched in midnight prayer as our salt and water healed and cleansed the land. You could tell by the furnace burning in their eyes that God had answered their cries, and now their bones had ignited into fire, burning as hell. And so each time they moved, it gave the enemy a taste of home in this beat. They couldn't stop in this heat. They would not stop until their sweat was as heavy as thunder, seeking to redeem the joy the enemy had plundered. Because once they were hidden behind church walls. Oh, but now they were confident blacksmiths melting his word. God, sharper than a two-edged sword, down their spine so that they could stand strong, tall, bold, ready to fight against principalities as addressed in Ephesians 6:11. Girls and boys with swords who understand that this is war. So set the foxes on fire, Samson, and let's pay the enemy's fields and camp a visit. We will arrive at the burning bush in Exodus igniting lightning seam, so that even when we are dead and buried, the earth and future won't despise and forget our bones as holy friction, not just fiction as us dust collides with the chief cornerstone. Now it's lava explosion of scriptures, faith fumes, worship consumes, goba ungumlilo qothulayo yaba uqa shula izibopho. And that's why the fields of the enemies are black with suit of shame and defeat, because no fire goes unseen though long done. The evidence is imminent, and that's why the 3 Hebrew boys could parade in fire, because the 4th man was infinite degrees immeasurable. And so even after 7 times 7 heat turned up, he, Omega, the multiplication exponentially, the expert, walked in with world-class information. Did you know that? The sun is 109 times bigger than the earth and burns at 15 million degrees Celsius. So, King Nebuchadnezzar, what business brings you here? Can't you see that you are dealing with fire himself? See, he is dressed in fire. The all-consuming fire could lick up the rivers and ocean if it pleased him, yet he placed the sun at a great distance, enough for us to just merely bask beneath it. Please, rule forever, O King, but don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, O child of God. Magwazeg, that you are flammable. Yes, you are flames. So, set the foxes on fire, Samson, and let's pay the enemy's fields and camp a visit. We will take back everything the enemy stole from us and tear down all these strongholds as we ignite, because we are fierce.
She is even clapping hands for herself. You know, when you're in the spirit, you just clap hands. Guys, I told you, we are on a mission. We came here for a revival. This is not your typical poetry show. We came here for a revival. We're going to 21 cities for a revival. We are hungry. We are ready. The harvest is plenty. The fields are green. They're ready. So, let us be revivalists. Say the revival starts with me. Someone say the revival starts with me. Yes, Samson. This is what we're going to do. I think when you read the Psalms, right, if you realize that in some portions, there's some portions where far right there, it's written Selah. Pastor, what does Selah mean? Okay, I'm going to tell Pastor because I know he knows. It means pause, think, process. Let that work within you. Let it mess you up, in my hairy language. Let it mess you up. So we're going to pause. You know, we're going to Selah for about 10 to 15 minutes. If you just hear me saying revival, that means you're supposed to be back here.